So today we are talking about chapter 5-1, ratios and percents. And so our first vocabulary word is the word percent. A percent is a ratio that compares a number to 100. Okay, so a ratio or a percent is a ratio that compares a number to 100. And here's some examples of ratios. So we might have 27 to 100, that would be our ratio, which would be the same as 27%. So anytime your number has 100 on the bottom, you just turn it right into a percent. Okay? If you have 180 over 100, that's going to equal 180%. Because 100 is our denominator. If we have 3 over 100, that's going to equal 3%. Okay? Now, sometimes we don't have 100 as our denominator. So let's do a couple of examples where we don't have 100 on the bottom. So we might have 6 to 30 as our ratio. So fraction means what? Divide. So first I'm going to divide. 6 divided by 30. And I get 0.2. So all I did was divide 6 divided by 30 and I got 0.2. But now I want to change that into a percent. So to turn it into a percent, guess what? We're going to multiply it by 100. 100 is our magic number. So 6 out of 30 is the same as 20%. Okay, let's do one more. What if I had 26 out of 39? My first step is to do what? Divide. So 26 divided by 39. Ooh, I get a repeating decimal. So I'm going to go 2 places after the decimal. 0.67. Okay. And then remember, we're going to multiply by 100 to get my actual percentage.
Is this all I have to do today? Or
60, I'm going to round it to 67%. Okay? Okay, so now we've changed all our fractions into percents for number 1. Now we're going to change all our percents into a fraction. Now remember, it told us that a percent is a ratio that compares a number to 100. So guess what? To turn this into a fraction, all we're going to do is write this number over 100. That's it. Just put the 25 and put 100 on the bottom. The only thing is you don't use the percent sign anymore once you make it a fraction. Okay? So if we wanted to change 63 into a fraction, what would I write? That's correct.
What if you have a decimal?
That is a great question. You can still write it over 100. So if I had 0.5%, I could still write 0.5 over 100. Okay? So for numbers 4 through 7 in the book on page 208, it says write each ratio or fraction as a percent. So remember, if it's out of 100, that's like 17 out of 100, looks like this is a fraction. We can just write the number that's on top with a percent sign. It's 17%. Okay, so how much would number 5 be?
Can I do it?
Yeah.
So first would be 237 over 100, and that would equal 237%.
That's correct. So that would be 237%. So when you see out of 100, you should get a little bit excited because that's going to be an easy one. Okay? When you see these other ones, like we have number 6 and number 7, we have to do something a little different. So the first thing I like to do is write it as a fraction. Okay? Because my brain works better when I see it as a fraction. Cameron?
Now let's do this one.
Yes.
7 divided by 10. So
She said, let's do 7 divided by 10.
7 divided by 10. Hold on. No, I did it right.
I got 0.7. Yep, and then what?
Times 100.
That's correct. Good job. Write all this down, Bella, okay?
So, hold up.
Wait, can you go back to the notes real quick, please?
So then it's 70%.
70% is correct. We're ready.
Okay. So, so then we do 9 divided by 20. And that's 0.45.
And then what?
Times that by 100,
Mm-hmm.
and you get 45%.
You get 45 what? Percent. Don't forget the percent sign. If it asks you to write it as a percent, you want to include the percent sign. So the directions for this section say write each percent as a fraction. So we're going to turn the percents into fractions. Cameron. Well, why don't you do the first one, and we'll see if somebody else can help.
19 over 100.
Okay, awesome. So all we have to do is put that percent over 100. How about number 9? Does anybody want to do 9?
I'll do it.
Okay, Tiffany.
50 out of 100.
50 over 100.
And I'll do 10.
Okay, go ahead.
And then you want
18 over
18 over 100. Okay, Cameron, last one.
0.4 over 100.
Right, 0.4 over 100.
Do I deserve Dunkin'?
Everybody gets a Dunkin' Award today. Okay, that's it for our notes. So let me know if you have any questions.